Hi everyone. Before you bring a massage chair like this into your home, there's one thing you should know. This is not a little relaxation gadget. It's a big, heavy, full-body chair that can either become your favorite spot in the house or a very expensive space pod you barely use. I've been using this HealthRelife massage chair for a few weeks now, and I wanted to talk about what it's actually like day to day. Not just the fancy features, but the comfort, the setup, the massage strength, and the little things that start to matter once it's sitting in your room. First, the delivery and setup. The box is huge, and with the packaging, it is seriously heavy. If you have the option to have it brought into the room where you want it, I would definitely do that. This is not something I'd want to drag around by myself. Once it's out of the box though, the setup is surprisingly simple. The main thing is attaching the leg rest, and it's basically just a couple of steps. Having a second person helps, especially because of the size, but the actual assembly doesn't feel complicated. The chair also has wheels on the back, so once it's assembled, you can lift from the front and move it around a bit. It's still not lightweight, but it's manageable enough if you need to position it against a wall or angle it into a better spot. Design-wise, I actually like the look more than I expected. Massage chairs usually have that futuristic pod look, and this one still has some of that. But the lighter fabric color helps it blend into a room better than a lot of the darker black and brown designs. The slim shape also makes it feel a little less bulky visually. I'm not a huge fan of the silver lines on the side or the LED lights, but the lights can be turned off, which helps. Now comfort is where this chair starts to make sense. The material has a soft feel, and when you sit down into it, it feels supportive without being stiff. I'm around 5'10", and the fit is good for me. The leg section pushes down for taller people, and based on the range of adjustment, it seems like it can work for different body sizes pretty well. Getting out of it can be a little awkward, because the sides are high and the chair holds you in place, but that's also part of why the massage feels secure. The controls are pretty intuitive once you get used to them. The touchscreen is responsive, and there are also buttons on the opposite arm, so you can adjust things during a massage. The manual could be better, honestly. It explains some things, but there's still a learning curve. That said, you can sit down, choose a preset massage, and start using the chair right away without needing to understand every setting. The automatic programs are one of my favorite parts. There are full body options, neck and shoulder programs, relaxation modes, and more targeted settings. I really like the neck and shoulders mode because it can dig in with strong pressure, and the relaxation mode is the kind of setting that can actually make you feel sleepy after a long day. The spine protection style program also feels good when I want something more controlled and steady. If you're thinking about getting one, I actually found a pretty good price on this. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. The massage strength is definitely real. This is not just a gentle vibrating chair. The rollers can give deep pressure, especially on the strongest settings. If you like deep tissue massage, this chair can get pretty close in certain areas. I usually like stronger pressure, but even then, I recommend starting low with both the rollers and the airbags. At the highest settings, the intensity can be a lot. The 4D massage settings are a big part of what makes it feel more varied. Instead of feeling like the exact same motion over and over, the rollers have different patterns and depths. My favorite manual settings are the stronger 4D options when I'm trying to work on tight spots. But knead and tap is also nice when I want pressure without it feeling too aggressive. One thing I really appreciate is being able to switch into manual mode. The preset programs are great for relaxing, but if I have a knot or a tight area, the program will eventually move on. A real massage therapist would stay there and work that spot longer, so manual mode is useful. You can use fixed positioning or a partial area where the rollers move a few inches up and down. That makes it much easier to focus on one section of your back. The lower back pressure can be intense. For me, that's one of the areas where I sometimes use a cushion to soften it a little. With a lumbar cushion in place, it becomes much more comfortable. Without it, the roller can feel a bit hard depending on the program. The shoulder area is good, especially if you remove or adjust the head cushion, so the rollers can reach higher. For taller people, the track seems to go up nicely toward the shoulders. I wouldn't say it gets perfectly into every small area around the shoulder blades, because the rollers can feel a little large at times. But overall, it does a solid job with neck, shoulders, and upper back tension. The airbags are another strong feature. They hold your arms, shoulders, calves, and other areas in place while the rollers work. The shoulder airbags can press you into position, which helps the chair reach the lats and upper back with more pressure. The arm and hand airbags also feel nice, but again, start low. On higher levels, the air compression can get stronger than expected, especially around the hands and fingers. The leg and foot massage is very enjoyable. And the calf airbags help with that squeezed, circulation style feeling. I also like that this chair has heated legs, because not every chair includes that. The heat option adds a lot if you're using it after work, before bed, or when your body just feels stiff. I've used it in the morning, after getting home, and at night, and the heat makes the whole session feel more complete. One small thing with the leg rest, it uses more of a spring action, instead of a fully motorized adjustment. It's simple and fast, but when reclined, I sometimes have to push my legs down a bit to get my calves positioned exactly where I want them in the airbags. The built-in music and speakers are a nice touch. It adds to the relaxing feeling, especially during calmer programs. I do wish the music stayed consistent when switching between some modes, because it can stop depending on what you choose. The charging feature and voice control are not features I would buy this chair for. The voice control can be hit or miss, and I prefer just using the screen and buttons. Thankfully, the voice feature can be turned off. Overall, this chair is best if you want a strong, adjustable massage with plenty of programs, good heat, solid airbags, and a comfortable full-body experience. It's heavy, the controls take a little learning, and a few extra convenience features could be better. But the actual massage is the reason to get it, and that part has been very impressive. If you want gentle relaxation, it can do that. If you want deeper pressure for tight muscles, it can do that too. Just start on lower intensity and work your way up. If you have any questions about this product, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.